What's on, guys? Nighthawk Airsoft with a different dropout today. This is Conquest. We are in the research room, but we're doing a review right now on the floor because I have too much stuff on the table. But this is a R76 Pulse. You can buy this at Walmart. It's 375 FPS. Very good gun. Clear plastic. It's not bad, actually. It's been through about a year and a half, and it's missing a butt and a rail and a mag. Now, I'll explain all that at the end of the video, but let me just give a brief review of the gun from missing butt to top, or top to missing butt. And then I'll give pros about this gun, things you guys might like, and some cons, things you won't like. Okay, so here I go. First pro is this tip. It's a very small tip, so you can hide in bushes, trees, grass, anything with it, and it's not nearly as noticeable as large tips. Some people think they should paint their tips, and that's not smart if you're walking in public. But this one left a little orange on it for a reason. But moving on. The barrel is plastic. I guess it's for muzzle velocity, I assume. Here's the front sight right here. Right here is a rail. I'm not sure if this is an official rail, so I don't know if it'll put grips, lasers, flashlights, anything like that on there. But if it does, leave me a comment and I'll tell my friend that it does, or if it doesn't, you know. Moving on, right up here is where you put the battery. Right here is actually the battery. This is the battery it comes with, the Walmart version, at least that's what I know. I think the Dick's Sporting Goods one comes with this too. It's 1,150 mAh. It's an NI mAh battery. So, you know, it's practically just a normal battery. Nothing upgraded, just nothing fancy. That's it. And this is where the hop-up is. It's right there. You can change the hop-up there. I do it, but it's not my gun. Don't want to fiddle with it. The guy likes his settings. Right here is the nameplate of the gun. No, you can't see it. It's kind of blurry. It's right there. Right here is where the mag goes, and there's like a way to unload and load the mag. You know, you pull this up to unload it, you leave it back to get it loaded. It's a little different, and yeah. And this is where you switch the settings for the gun: safe, full, semi. I've memorized that for a reason. It's come in handy. This is where the motor is. It's a pretty good motor. I like it. It shoots and helps the gun shoot really fast. I assume that has something to do with the battery also, because it conducts enough electricity, which means it's a good battery. And right here is where you can get tack slings on it, anything like that. Sorry, I had to show my pajamas. I'm not feeling like the best person in the world today. But, yeah. Okay, so moving on. Sorry about turning the camera. Now to pros and cons. We'll start with the pros. The pros about this gun is this small little orange tip, very small. It's about, I'd say, 1.5 to 2 pounds. It's clear plastic, so beginners can actually figure out what's wrong with their gun when it breaks and get their dads or a mechanic to look at it and see if something's wrong there. Or if they are mechanic dads, and they can fix it themselves. I mean, it's one or the other. Another pro about this gun is the battery it comes with. This isn't one of those doo-doo batteries you get with every other gun you purchase. You know, like this doo-doo battery that came with another gun I purchased earlier in time. But yes, it's not a bad battery, and I like it. That's a good pro for beginners. I like how fast the gun shoots. That has something to do with the battery and the motor. And I like the range on this gun. It's not bad, but it's not the best. It's more of a CQB backyard gun. Right up here, I like the mag. I like how you get the mag in and out, because anyone can accidentally hit this button right here. Because I know when I'm holding an M4, I'm holding it like my thumb's right on the button. And if most of you don't have an M4, then I'll tell you, there's like a button right here, and it unloads the mag, and the mag can just drop out of nowhere. But that's good for tactical use, because you can drop it and then throw in your next mag. but not everybody does that. Some people have AKs now, and that means their guns mags stay in secure because you have to pull this up, so you actually have to stop firing and eject it. So that's more of a beginner thing. I guess that's why it's an AK. And I guess I kind of like how big this is, because when you think about it, you really don't see anything. It's kind of hard because on most guns, not AKs, but most guns, they have those really small switches. You got to turn them. Well, sometimes the switches can just turn a little bit, and they'll send you semi or auto or safe, just to make you mad. But I like this big switch because it's really hard to move. It's really good. The butt was just a plastic butt with a little weight in it. Nothing big. There was actually a metal top up here. Metal. That's the only metal thing about this gun. Now let's go to the cons. The cons about this gun: it's full plastic. Takes out realism. Don't really like that too much. I don't know if this really works. That's kind of a con to me. I don't really know. Barrel's plastic. It's not built for woodland, which is what I play, so I'm going to give it a little bit more of a CQB rating when we're done. I don't like how the battery goes in. It's a little hard. Most AKs are like this, but this is probably the most difficult one I've had it with. Sometimes that little cord right there doesn't want to go back, and it just makes me mad. That's irritating to some people. Another con is if you drop this gun from at least 6 feet, it could probably leave a severe crack or injury to the gun. Like I said, daddy mechanics, get on the job. But I guess it's kind of fragile from 6 feet up. Most guns are. What was the other con? I have one con left. Yeah, I know. Done. I think it was how, the gun kind of shot a little bit. When the gun shot, I guess the BB's curved a little bit to the left or the right or up. Hop up can fix that, and the heavier BBs can fix the direction. So I guess that's not really big of a con, but it's there for all you 12 grammers out there. Now, my personal opinion of the gun: great CQB weapon. I'd rate this 6, 7 maybe out of 10. That's a really high rating. It's above average. So it's not mediocre, but it's decent. So really good beginner gun, especially for $100. I don't know many guns that I rate even $100 for. A 6 or a 7 or a 6.5, whatever you want to say, somewhere in between that. But out of 5, I give it a 3 or a 3.5, which is the same rating. Only out of 5, 5 better than 10. There you go. And that's practically all I have to say about this gun. But here's some warnings I'll give you about this gun. This stock can break off pretty easy. Most AK stocks can. I already got another one over there that's missing a stock, and I'm pretty infuriated about that. That is not my AK. That's another one from the armory I'm trying to repair, and it's so irritating. But watch for this stock. If it gets a little wobbly, get a little hot glue right here. There's nothing big here, but a few wires, maybe. The air compressor itself, that won't hurt it. And the railing, please keep up with these. Your battery will be in the mumbo jumbo. And I know some days it'll be really hard to put your, it back on and put your battery in it and all that. I know you'll get pretty mad about that sometimes. But we all gotta learn how to calm down and take an Advil. And, that's about it about my gun. Nighthawk Airsoft. Conquest coming to you from the research room. Thank you and have a good day.